Hi folks, I want to take a minute today to discuss a question that was asked to me by a client of mine the other day. And he asked how I worked a topwater. He explained to me that, he had tried several times in the past under different conditions and didn't have any luck with it or didn't have any success with it. Now, I don't disagree. There's 100 ways to work a topwater, but my personal preference, and one of the ways I was shown by some of the guides in this area, was as you're walking that bait to put a pause in it. Now that pause may last a second or two, or it may last 3 to 5 seconds. But one of the most important keys in working your topwater is to never take your eyes off your bait as you're retrieving it. And this will tell you kind of what the fish is doing or what you may be doing wrong. Now, when you're working that topwater and you get that big tail slap, to me, that's a fish trying to stun a bait, so to speak. So one of the ways that I react to that is to stop retrieving my topwater and maybe just twitch it in place. Now, this twitch may be kind of violent, or it may just be a very subtle, twitch, subtle movement. Kind of showing that fish, hey, you got me, you stunned it, so hopefully they come back and eat. One of the other things that I've seen is you get those big monster blow-ups, but it's, 6 inches or a foot behind your topwater. Well, to me, that tells me I'm working my topwater too fast, or I'm not putting a long enough pause in my topwater. And, so I explained to him that you just you have to play with it, but if you add the pause, I think you'll start seeing some results. And the other question he asked in regards to that was, when do I throw a topwater? And I explained to him that I like to throw a topwater when I see the bait go to the bottom. So if I get to an area, if I pull into an area and I have, rafts of bait on the surface, or if I have jumping mullet here and there, yes, you can still throw a topwater, but it might not be as effective. Now, when you pull up to an area and you see that the bait is down on the bottom and you're seeing bait swirls and not so much the mullet jumping, that's when I'm going to throw a topwater, because I'm going to expose, my bait should be the only bait exposed on the surface. In other words, making it an easier target. Again, no wrong way to throw a topwater, no wrong time to do it, but my personal preference and has been a very successful way for me to go about working topwaters. Y'all try it, see what you can come up with that way, adding a pause, and pay attention to it. Keep your eye on it. Now, I hope this tip helps, and I hope y'all stay safe this weekend. Unfortunately, looks like we've got another hurricane coming in to the poor folks over there in Louisiana. Lord knows they don't need another one, but y'all stay safe and watch the high waters and the high winds, and we'll see y'all back here next week. Thanks.